Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're all here. And we are first completing the class.
Vijaya, I am online.
Yeah, yeah. Hi.
Huh? Yes.
Shukla sir's mic is to be muted, I think. I'll get from here. Yes, it's muted. So hi, everyone. How are you feeling?
Very good.
You're feeling very good. Okay. How are you feeling, Fatima? I think your assessments are going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Formative assessment one. So you're doing good today. Okay, great. So shall we hand it over to Ruxana Hasan ma'am to take from where she left yesterday? Over to you, ma'am.
So it will automatically will start. But
I'll take. Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. Huh?
No problem.
Always with multiple things.
How much time do you want, ma'am?
Me
Yeah.
to complete whatever I was taking yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. About 12 to 15 minutes.
Sure. The stage is yours.
Okay.
Take it over, ma'am.
Okay.
God bless
Hi, my hero. How are you? Abdul Rahim.
Hi.
Abdul Rahim Ji.
Yeah.
One day, I can see in this boy. One day, it will be a great time to meet him. I have to send a thing, Dr. Roxana has come to meet you. And then I'll have to wait about 1 hour outside to meet Mr. Abdul Rahim in his big chamber. Say, Amin, men.
I mean,
Okay. Very good evening to all the lovely participants. And today we have a very bright face on the screen. So nothing to worry about the focus. Thank you, Vijaya, for the privilege.
thank you.
And Rahim, tell me how many types of minds are there? How many types?
You have to unmute your mic. Rahim, how many
The
types
first,
of
the first is the creative mind, the second is the knowledge mind, and the third one is the what was it again?
Okay, Fatima, do you remember?
Yeah, the conscious and unconscious mind.
Okay, then one more. Conscious, unconscious.
That
What
was
is
the
the
third
main
one.
mind? Yeah, what is the third one? SUB? Conscious mind, unconscious mind, subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind.
Okay, so this is more important. Subconscious mind is something which has happened in the past. Conscious mind is something I'm going to do it now. Unconscious mind, it is absolute zero recording about all the things what we undergo with the subconscious and unconscious mind. Okay, and yesterday Ashley was reading all the points from the books Wills on page number 30. How does one develop good memory? Okay, nearly 6 points we understood what it is. Okay, seventh is the practice. How do you do the practice? Okay, practice. How do we do the practice? Otherwise, also any other job, whether it is our studies, whether it is our routine, whether it is our work, whether it is our household things, whether it is our friends, whether it is our anything related to my life, every minute it is just on your practice, how you fill up those gaps. Okay, if I have said there are 10 jobs what I have to do, and only 7 I was able to do, and that as 7 I thought it was the priority. So that priority, who gave me that command of priority? Who gave the command of the priority? The person who gave the command of the priority. Was it my nose, my eyes, my ears, my chin, my teeth, Who gave? Tell me fast.
The mind.
Yeah. Very good. Excellent. So you have to mind your mind, otherwise someone else will mind your life. So minding ourselves, minding our minds, minding our thoughts. Okay, that is a kind of faculty, in other words, I'll tell
I think your mic is muted.
Ma'am, we can't hear you.
Okay, suddenly my thing went into mute. Okay, please say again. Rahim, what is it?
No,
Okay,
I said
fine. So this practice, the mother, what does the mother do? The same thing the mind does. So if you have to put as mindhood and motherhood in one line, it will become very easy. What all your mother she does for you, you have to do that. You have to tell your mind to do all these things for you. The moment, as I said, if somebody is talking to me nicely, my face is expression. I expand. But somebody is scolding, I shrink. I'm sad. SS, sad, shrink. Okay, expression, expand. You can remember it like that. So the moment you give a good thought, the moment you give a good food to your mind, what is the food what you're giving to your mind? Your thoughts is converted into your action is converted into your reaction is converted into your attraction is not correct, then it gets into the distraction. So this is how, from one small act, whatever you're feeding, this tells you the entire thing, how you have to mind your mind, how you have to memory things, and how you can make your life into a beautiful thing or into the worst, ugliest form. It is only who's the main person for the mind. It is only you. It is only you who have to do all those things. But if I choose to be very quiet, very introvert, I don't want to communicate with anybody, anything like that, I am responsible for. If I want to be an extrovert, I want to talk to everybody, I want to know every single thing which is around me, why this thing is happening, why this thing is, what is that, who is he? It is me who have to tell my mind, yes, I have to do it. As I told you, just close your eyes and then you just have a good thought. All the good thought is coming only to you. I don't know what you're thinking, but the good thought is here and the thought is the way. Whatever is the thought, my face, the expression comes up. Whatever is my thoughts are bad. And then what happens? My thoughts are, they can see the thoughts on my face, the expression on my face, that itself. See, however you are hurt, however you are pained. Okay, for example, I'm a school going girl, and for some reason, my mom has whacked me very badly. I'm not even able to speak. But the moment I say, "Good morning, ma'am," that pain automatically get eradicated because something more powerful has taken place. But nobody knows except my mind that my mother has whacked me for some good reason or bad reason. But the thought, the pain, the hurt is within me. But when I express that into another expression and say, "Good morning, ma'am," what will ma'am think? That I got whacked in the morning? No. Oh my God, she's such a jovial girl. She's such a smiley girl. She's so much of positive energy. But within me, what is it? It is the pain. It is the hurt. Okay, it is a kind of the expression which I'm not able to do. But what I decided to be smiling, to be talkative, to interact. So this is how you have to have that, your memory should be filled with all that positive energy, and you're the only person who can do that. There is no doctor, there is no chemical, there is no treatment, nothing can fill in this. This is the only thing. Yesterday I was telling you about Dr. Saraswathy, who had come, not this Vijaya Saraswathy. That was another one. Okay, you should have seen actually, I missed my flight on that day. I said, never mind. I had so much to learn from her. My tears were just here. But I didn't want it. But it was a tear of joy. It was a tear of confidence. Like, a lady is coming with, with a sari just wrapped with a needle syringe here, and then she has that courage. You should have seen the pain in her. I could see that pain in her. That's the reason I got into that expression. She had that thing. She carried her bag. She walked on the stage. She stood on the stage. Then by force, I said, "Can you please sit?" Then I made her forcefully. Then I was sitting there. I said, "Don't talk more." Then I was talking about all the other things. So this is what it is. But what happens? I gave you one example of my mother whacking me as a schoolgirl. Then I went and I said, "Good morning." But here I have seen a live thing on that particular March 8th, I think. On that day when she came to the auditorium and she distributed the certificates and so many things. Why? She just wanted to share that moment of happiness. Her presence itself was filled with things. So how did she do this? She overtook the pain and she gave the pleasure. Again, it is the two P's. Okay, P for pain, P for pleasure. What she did, PIN, you sit down, I'll put the pleasure on top. So she took that pleasure, and then, the whole situation, the whole environment was changed. How did this happen? Only she was able to do it. So these are the living example what you have to take, instead of seeing how pain can get eradicated. Can I find it in a Google? Can I download something? No. See these lessons around you and keep those people as your role models. So that is very important. And now, as always, Dr. Vijaya Saraswathy tells, counting the numbers. Yesterday, I was telling about 10, 9, 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But first time when I'm learning the tables, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. My speech has been slowed because I'm first imagining it and then telling. But once I'm memory, and that memory is there within my mind, what I say, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8. The speed will overtake. So once your memory is active, your speed will be fast. Once your memory, I'll say when I do that reverse thing, 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, because first I'm imagining before 98 what 97, before 97 what 96. So, but the moment you are a master, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I can easily see. But the same speed I can't get. When will I get? Only with the practice of memory. That the thing, memory gland, the hormones has to always be, active like this. That is how you can do. See, there are so many things what you can learn. We can just take from that one chapter, from page number 121 to 130. If you even read that, whenever you have some sad thing, let it be anything. Just take that one page and just read that. Okay, what is this? Okay, I'm just going to read this. Every time you're reading it very fast, but when you're very sad, what happens? You're shrink. So put the speed of your life little slow. How does one develop good memory? How does one develop good memory? Okay, what is this good memory? You have been reading this chapter 100 times, but when you're really sad and you just read it, the mental block. Okay, I have got an answer for my sadness. The mental block. The first three words itself tells, that I am blocked. My mental ability has been blocking. So, what is it what I have to do? Okay, saying that I am sad, I am poor in my memory, I am sad in my present situation. You just have to eliminate that. That is how you can do it. As again, going back to the techniques, how you have to do is that even if you're not able to pronounce the words or things like that, first thing, make your eyes very strong, because the most powerful thing in your body is your eyes. The moment, without one word, I can express it to anybody that I'm happy, I'm angry, I'm surprised, or I'm sad, I'm curious, the anxiety attack is there, I have a panic attack. Everything only on my face I can say with my thing. Now I will just have a thing, I'll have an exclamation thing to Abdul Rahim. Okay. Now I am angry. I'm sad. I'm very happy. These are the few things. This is non-verbal communication, non-verbal kind of expression, non-verbal memory, what you can do it within your things. So for that, what you can do is, I tell many of the slow learners, autistic child, these children, no, this works out very fast in a normal person. Just you have to make such a big round, a coin, little bigger than a coin, one red dot, just 4 feet from where you have been sitting. Put it right on this part to the wall. Just keep looking at that particular dot and only look at that dot. You can see that red dot changes lot of colors, lot of shapes, and it will start moving, all these things. So you have to make a concentration that that red dot is just a red dot and it is just there and it is not shaking here. Then your memory is being improved a lot. You don't have to, because the moment we start saying from the words, the speed is more. Okay, then the curiosity level is more. So instead of that, if you just keep your mouth and just keep, as she said, just do this, keep your spine straight, sit in Padmasana, and then you just look at that dot and you see the kind of peace, the kind of memory, the kind of mostly the students, Rahim and Fatima, what you can do before you go for any exams or before you go for any unit test, you try to do this. Just do it for 1 minute. But there should be no fan. There should be no AC. The temperature should be just the room temperature. Just sit in that room temperature and then you see the kind of memory, the kind of thing what you will get. That is the first thing. If you want to make it more strong, take a candle, that we call it as the fire therapy. Just take the candle, lit the candle, and you can see just the flame. The whole white should not be seen, just the flame. Just look at that flame. There you will have first 2-3 days, you may have mild headache or eye pain. Don't worry, that is normal. Okay, just do these two techniques of the fire therapy and the dot therapy. There'll be a lot of difference. And then the practice of the reverse policy. That is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That also will work out very much. And nothing is getting into your head. Just take a 4-line book and start writing A, B, running handwriting, B, C, till Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, small letters, just without you shouldn't lift your fingers. If you're just writing, you just have to write it. I don't have a pen. You just have to take a pen and then start writing, running handwriting in a 4-line book. This will be an amazing thing. You can just, I don't know whether I'm visible or what. See here, what you have to do, you have to keep your head straight and you just look at my eyes. You just have to do this. Wherever my finger is going, my eyeball is turning there. So this, with that ABCD, you'll have all the circles, you'll have all the sideways, left side, right side, up, down, center, everything with only A, B, C, D, E. You try these 3 and then the number, reversible number, definitely you will have that memorization. So if you have any doubts, if you have any kind of questions related to this, how you have to do, you can just ask me the question. Otherwise, it was a wonderful session. Thank you, Dr. Vijaya Saraswathy, for giving me this opportunity. And it was great meeting Abdul Rahim, Fatima, Anita, Suma, and Shuklaji. Namaste. Thank you for all your concentration of the class. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
My
ma'am.
hat to you.
It was wonderful, I'm so glad, we got your expertise into the program. We are very happy and very thankful to you for your kind contribution. So today, 7/7/2023, we are starting Executive MBA. I'm so glad, all these people who are doing Executive MBA are very busy people. Like these are the CEOs, entrepreneurs, globetrotters and all that. So one is from Canada. For her, the time now is 7:30 in the morning. It is 7:30 morning. For Asli, it is 3:30 evening. For Malaysia, it is 7:30 in the evening. So people are from different time zones and they are so committed to EMBA. We are going to record and give it to them. Like they will have their recordings. and they will do their assignments and assessments. So I'm so happy to start with this with one young fellow in the class and one, senior topmost fellow member Shuklaji in the class. One is 8 and one is, almost 60 years young. And so that's how it is. May I request Shuklaji to come on camera if it is possible, please. So, sir, absolute salute for your commitment. So we are enjoying the class. We are doing the stuff, and we want to ensure that we have the best of EMBA start. And you're all my inductors today, so it means a lot. So it is 5:30 now, and let us. I'll just take 10 minutes of induction into this. Let me always start with her because she is the one who means a lot to me. A call within a call. Today, if I am having my 3 square meal, that is because of her blessings. She always says, you cannot do great things alone. You can only do small things with great love. So I believe this is the love I have for her. And I always thank her. And she is my inspiration for self-improvement. So this book was gifted to me by Dr. Francis Xavier. He is my mentor. He is the one who wrote this book as well. We lost him during COVID. He was 83 years old. So her inspiring life, her inspiring thoughts, her inspiring that's why I call it as emotional intelligence. If you see Mother's dictum, what she says is, enjoy your sufferings, enjoy your failures, enjoy your humiliations, and love until it hurts. This is something which blew my mind, because love is just not love. Love is hurt. Like people can hurt you. People can disown your love. People can reject you. People may not reciprocate the love that you give it to them. But one thing is beautiful about love. You don't need that person's permission to love them, isn't it? See, if I love Rahim, I don't require Rahim's permission to love me back. Do I? Because I love him to the moon and back. If I love Fatima, she is my only, kind of emotional attachment. I wanted a girl child so badly. Every person I used to see when I was pregnant, I used to request them, please pray, I need a girl child. So she came in my life. I was so happy, and she was 4 kgs. I used to hug her and, cuddle her so much. She used to cry. So much I was happy that God gave me what I really wanted. Because
Now it's me. I am
yeah,
the
now
most
it's
cuddle.
you, because she doesn't like cuddling, and she keeps herself safe all the time from me. So the boy who can be cuddled now is Abdul Rahim. So what I mean to say is, you need that love, not the permission from the person to love them. You don't have to expect them to love you back. So this dawned on me in 2013 when I started the digital university, because people used to talk behind my back so much. They used to talk all nonsense. But I know where I'm going. It is not the people who had to, understand my dream. It is my dream to understand, isn't it? So I was very clear that I am going to start St. Mother Teresa University for Digital Education Excellence, Sustainability Development, and World Peace. So December 20th, 2013, we, nurtured this idea. And I used to love her for her thoughts. Like she says, if you have to bring world peace, you have to go back and love your family, because everything starts with the family. If families are stable, the country will be stable. That's what she believed. So her thoughts were super powerful, and I really like her. And I know Mother Teresa is a mission. It's a thought leader. That's why we have all practice professors who are there and who do volunteerism, who do philanthropy, who do humanities, who are there from other parts of the globe, still supporting the cause, still wanting to learn in spite of their busy schedules, and want to be a part of this organization, be alumni, learn experiential learning, and do stuff which will make them powerful. So I'm so glad Executive MBA is starting today, and we are here to provide them classes digitally. Of course, I've come to the studio to get the recording done because we have to give official recorded videos to them. So today's topic is emotional intelligence. How you can be a creative genius. People, I'll be closing the class in sharp 10 minutes because I'm going to talk about emotional intelligence only for next 10 minutes. So once the class is over, you don't have to rejoin. Okay. So because you contributed 20 minutes extra yesterday, right? So your 20 minutes will be given away today. So what I'm saying is emotional intelligence is very powerful. Today morning, our Sagutoji sent an emotional intelligence video. So what does that mean? See, you have your skills, you have your thoughts, you have your actions. Actions speak louder than words. What you really want to do. See, if I say I want to climb Mount Everest, that means I have to practice trekking for 2 hours every day before I start for Mount Everest. I have to take care of my health. I have to take care of my diet. I have to ensure that I am physically ready to do what it takes. Isn't it? I cannot just say and not take any action. If I'm not taking any action, then there's no point in talking about it also, isn't it? So emotional intelligence is all about your skills, your behavior, your talents, converting your thoughts into actionable transition. So it could be for your personal, it could be for your professional, it could be for anything. Unless you take action, your emotional intelligence will not work. So we are talking about the book Will, right? When I'm talking about the book Will, I want to say many things about it. You all know what I talk about. When I talk about it, I talk about assertive leadership. That is one thing I always talk about. And the second thing I talk about is how you can do noble things. You don't have to do something, you know, uh, great. You can do small things in a great way. So, what can you do about emotional intelligence is Daniel Goleman says, you know, there are three traits of emotional intelligence. One is the skill, the ability to recognize and manage our emotions, which guides our thoughts, decisions, and behavior. Because first it will come as a thought, and then it will become a behavior, and then your behavior is your decision, right? You not taking a decision is also a decision. I want to do yoga, but I'm not doing yoga. I'm just wanting to do it. What happens? It's just a thought, it's not a behavior. So if a behavior is not done, it is also a decision. It's you who are deciding, isn't it? And it is all associated with feelings. Without management of feelings, we become prone to destructive behaviors. If you're not managing your feelings, you can feel anything. Okay. And there is no end to feelings. You can feel, my mother didn't treat me well, my dad didn't treat me well, I didn't have so much money, I don't have your height. I have people telling me that I don't have your color, I don't have your English, you are very blessed. But I know my past, isn't it? I know from where I come from, what is happening. You were blessed to have so much of education. It was not easy. The feelings of feeling others is not easy. You don't know their story. You don't know what they went through. So we cannot compare and get into destructive behavior. It is in your hands to have a constructive outcome of you. For that, the feelings are to be nurtured. What I feel like saying is, if you manage your emotional intelligence well, you can manage your language, your logic, your interpersonal, your intrapersonal, your bodily, your naturalistic, your articulative intelligence. For all that intelligence, emotional intelligence is the key, because it will help you to build your psychological, physiological, your important spiritual emotional intelligence will help you to channelize and grease all this. And for emotional intelligence, the biggest part is brain. The exchange between the rational brain and the emotional brain helps us to manage feelings. Our Roxana ma'am was talking about rational brain. She was also talking about the emotional brain. So this brain is like a Venn diagram. It intersects at a point which is your subconscious mind, where we should know what is possible and what is impossible, and we should be able to focus on that. Again, your emotional intelligence is connected to your goal. Your goal, your emotional intelligence is all based on skills, your thoughts, your actions, your behavior, your brain. All this is important. So again, I emphasize writing your thoughts, writing where you want to be in the next 2 years, 5 years is important. But also what you want to do tomorrow, things to do is also important. Because what you're doing today is what you're preparing for tomorrow. So you should ensure that you just not speak, but also take action. And your action should have that outcome. Outcome-based intelligence is very important. Okay. So emotional intelligence is very simple. It is very simple. Okay. I'll finish it with a story because it is easier to remember things through stories. There was a wolf. Okay. How do you say a wolf? A wolf is good or bad? It's a wild animal. Okay, if it is hungry, it will eat you, it will eat Anita, it will eat Fatima, it will eat Rahim, or it will eat me or Shuklaji. It will not say which religion you belong to, which language you speak, whether you're, black or white. For it is your flesh, survival of the fittest. The wolf will eat you, right? Yes or no? It will eat you. So it doesn't have any morals or integrity. I only, God sent me to the forest. I don't know what wrong I did. I'm got caught, and all that stuff will not help you. They will eat you, and you're done. Okay. So like that, all of us have two wolves inside us. Okay. A good wolf and a bad wolf. So there is something called Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a principle of Chinese where they say even a good person will have a little of badness, and even a bad person will have little of goodness. Why it happens? Because the emotional intelligence intersects, isn't it? Good and bad always have a connection. You cannot be a hero in everybody's story. Somebody will paint you as a villain. And it's okay. You shouldn't be bothered about what others are thinking about you. What is important is what you think about yourself. It is not their job to love you. It is your job to love yourself and believe in your concepts, principles, values, and all that. So I was asking my grandfather, which wolf is powerful, dad? Whether the bad wolf or the good wolf? Because he said two wolves are within us, isn't it? He says two wolves are within you. Then which wolf is powerful? Are we confused? Is he talking about right brain, left brain, or he's talking about whole brain? What is he even saying? My grandfather told me only one. The wolf which you feed will be powerful. So which wolf are you going to feed? A good wolf or a bad wolf? Okay. The wolf which you're going to focus is going to be powerful. Yeah, tell me, Abdul Rahim. You're telling me something?
The good wolf.
Yeah, the wolf inside you, the good one, if you nurture, it will become good. So let us all concentrate on building our emotional intelligence towards the good. Let us see good in the people. The divinity in me bows to the divinity in you. And I always complete my lecture by saying, sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. Which wolf are you going to feed? Feed the good wolf and become a great person. You should be a good person, but you should not prove to anybody. You have to prove yourself. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be the good person and don't bother the world. Work on your emotional intelligence.